Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Mikhail Botvinnik and Mikhail Tal. This is a game from Tal Botvinnik World Chess Championship match played in Moscow in 1960. And this is the game from the round 6. Mikhail Botvinnik had white pieces and he started with c4. Starting like an English opening, but the game will transpose to King's Indian defense. Knight to f6, knight to f3, g6, g3, bishop to g7, bishop to g2, Tal castled kingside, d4, d6, knight to c3, knight from b to d7, and Botvinnik castled kingside too. e5, e4. So we have King's Indian defense, fianchetto variation. c6, h3 controlling g4 square. If bishop to e3 immediately, then knight to g4. So this is preparing bishop to e3, but now queen to b6, preventing bishop to e3. Closing the center, c takes on d5, c takes on d5. Knight to c5, the knight is well placed. Knight to e1, intending to remove the knight from c5 square. Bishop to d6, knight to d3, knight takes on d3, queen takes on d3. Rook from f to c8, placing the rook on the open file. Rook to b1, defending the pawn before playing bishop to e3. Knight to h5, bishop to e3, attacking the queen. Queen to b4, queen to e2, rook to c4, intending to double the rooks on the c file. Rook from f to c1, rook from a to c8. White to move. Botvinnik played very natural move. King to h2. Analysis after the game showed that a3 and also bishop to f3 were better moves. Especially bishop to f3. Because if now knight to f6, then black can't play f5. Although f5 is possible but risky. Back to our game. King to h2. f5. Pawn takes pawn on f5. Bishop takes on f5, attacking the rook. Rook to a1, black to move. Botvinnik was quite confident that he was doing well in this position. For example, if black wants to defend the pawn on a7 and play a6, then a3, and after queen goes to, say, b3, g4, and white wins. So that means that black should play something like knight to f6, but then g4, and after bishop to d7, a3, and white is standing somewhat better. So Botvinnik thought he had everything under control, but he was surprised. In this position, Tal played a totally crazy move, unexpected one. Knight to f4. Objectively, this sacrifice is not a sound one, but the move has a great psychological effect. Of course, Botvinnik captured the knight for tells. Pawn takes pawn. And now this is the critical position of the game. White to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Mikhail Botvinnik played the most natural move, bishop to d2. Better was a3. This little move would change lots of things. For example, first, queen takes on b2 doesn't work, because queen takes queen. So after a3, if black plays queen to a5, defending the pawn on a7, then bishop to d2, and white is standing better. Bishop to d2. Well, Botvinnik was not worried about the pawn. He had something in mind. Queen takes on b2. Rook from A to B1. Black to move. Perhaps bishop takes rook was expected. Instead, Tal played F3. Position is complex. Botvinnik captured the queen. But analysis after the game had shown that bishop takes on F3 would be a better move. Back to our game. After F3 we have rook takes on B2, F takes on E2, rook to B3, rook to D4, bishop to E1, bishop to E5 check, king to G1, bishop to F4. Tal has better activity of the pieces and a dangerous pass pawn on E file. So, knight takes on E2 was played, removing the dangerous pawn. What else? If in this position, for example, you want to save the rook and play rook to A1, then rook takes on C3. And if rook takes on C3, rook to D1. And black is winning. So in this position, Botvinnik played knight takes on E2, rook takes on C1, knight takes on D4. If knight takes on C1, bishop takes on C1. Knight takes on D4, rook takes on E1 check, bishop to F1, bishop to E4, knight to E2, bishop to E5, F4, bishop to F6, rook takes on B7, bishop takes on D5, rook to C7. If rook takes on A7, what happens then? How would you continue this position if you had black pieces? Then rook takes on E2, and after bishop takes on E2, bishop to D4 check, winning the rook. That is why Botvinnik played rook to C7. Bishop takes on A2, rook takes on A7 now. Bishop to C4, rook to A8 check, king to F7, rook to A7 check, king to E6. King is even better placed on E6 than previously. Rook to A3, D5, king to F2, bishop to H4 check, king to G2, king to D6, knight to G3, bishop takes on G3, bishop takes on C4, D takes on C4, king takes on G3, king to D5. That extra pawn makes a big difference. Rook to A7, C3, rook to C7, king to D4, rook to D7 check. And after playing this move, Botvinnik resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. It goes like this. King to E3, rook to C7, king to D2, rook to D7 check, king to C1, rook to C7, C2, king to F2, rook to H1, rook takes on H7, king to D2, rook to D7 check, king to C3, rook to C7 check, king to D3. And after check, king goes to E4. And after rook to C7, pawn is pushed and promoted to queen. Rook takes queen, rook takes rook. And I guess we can stop here. I have taken this beautiful game from the DVD called The Chess Secrets of the World Champions. This is the Lenderman method. Lenderman explains this game nicely and in more details. Please have a look in the description below the video and see what else you can find in the brilliant Lenderman method. And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess and bye for now.